And to be honest, I'm probably coming for your daddy. I sure know he'd be coming for me. Whew. She's a hot one, baby. Also, the number of girls who are like, yes, to the daddy joke. Ooh. I see you, girls. And we're right. Sweet. So obviously I spent a little bit more time than our last one, like mapping it out. Uh, like I said, I'm still using scrap wood from the shed, sort of. It's very dry, so I'm a little bit concerned with splitting. So I definitely need pilot holes for everything I do. I also am intentionally gonna like, well, I mean, it's spaced perfectly, but I'm gonna drill holes on each side of the split. So honestly, even if it does split, this is actually fine because it'll still be attached. It's still gonna be the same, like approximate dimensions and everything, and it's still gonna hold dirt. So that's actually fine. I've not decided if I want to put like a center reinforcement yet. I might if I have any more like one by, I don't even give a shit what dimension it is, just one by anything to reinforce that, I probably will. So I didn't have enough. I've been using rough cut like everything. Honestly, I use rough cut pretty much 100% of the time that I make a new project, and I do it because it's cheaper and because I know I'm fuck it up. And because that's how you learn. Honestly, like there's no shame in making a mistake. That's how you learn. So I always start with rough cut, which sort of was the whole point of using rotted wood that was already in a planter. Like it's already garbage. So cutting it up and drilling holes, like if it doesn't work, that's actually fine. Like it's the right way to do that. It's the right stuff to use anyway. And again, this is still rough cut, but it's in way better shape. It's not rotted or anything, so I did take a lot more time mapping it out. This is normal pine, and I actually had some cedar planks in the shed and opted to use, let me just show you that, opted to use those. I didn't have enough cedar to do an entire box, which, you know, honestly, cedar would be a way better choice because it wouldn't rot nearly as quickly. Like it would last so much longer, but it's super expensive and I don't have it. And the whole point of this is to just use whatever I have lying around, unless, you know, Home Depot would like to sponsor me. And honestly, at this point, I kind of think they should. But anyway, we'll just continue. So Home Depot, I love you. Base. So base and top. And I don't know, I actually kind of like the color difference, which is unusual for me. Usually that would piss me off. So I just like measured, you know, like the height of that to get my sticks ready. Yeah, so I am going to use the cedar planks for some of it. I'm going to use it at the base because there's going to be grass and dirt, and honestly it's just going to be like the dampest, wettest spot always. So if I'm going to choose to use it, I am going to use it at, and by sticks I mean corner supports. I've chosen to elevate it an inch off the ground again for the same reason. It's also gonna like cheating give me an extra inch in my planter because like at the base it's not, all the dirt's not gonna fall out for like 1 inch, especially once you get like root systems in and going. Yeah, so I marked that on every piece of wood. I actually lined up my piece of wood, and I think you saw that, and sort of just like figured out all of my distances like that. And then, you know, measured the width here, was like, okay, it's, you know, like a little bit less than 2, so like 0.8 inches in. Okay, great. And then marked it on all 4 of my corners. I think I'm just gonna assemble the 2 box sides first, and then I'm gonna add the other ones on the side, the, I guess the other sides to, I'm not saying this right, whatever, that doesn't matter, it's gonna work and we'll see how it looks. Okay, sweet. I kind of just want to take a minute and point out what a difference it made to measure much more carefully, but also to not be working with like super warped wood, because that is such a challenge. Like when your wood is, you know, kind of like doing that, it is really hard to measure it correctly and to like actually work with it because it's not straight. So even if you're trying to make like a straight side, like it is, honestly, it's genuinely harder. So this looks so much better.